Did you, at any one given moment after that horrible experience, think that you could lose the life of your wife?
It's okay. I met Anita back in 2015. She came as a trainee.
I did my internship from where he works from.
She was one of the first people I trained at Naro. It was a tricky experience because I was quite busy that time, but I squeezed time for her. She became a friend at that time.
And during my internship session, he wasn't my friend, but it's until I got done with internship, that's when we met. Actually, when I was doing my internship from his workplace, I never liked him. He was a proud guy.
I can't say we went very far when we were working together, but it was a good experience to train her.
He never had mercy on me. Like he would pile me with work. I'm like, I would look at him every time. I'm like, look at this guy. Eva is piling me with a lot of work. But I actually told one of my fellow interns that I I don't like him because he's a proud guy.
We met each other after the training much later, actually about 2 years later. That day we had a dinner at Indere Center.
After some time, we again met when I was done with my internship.
She gave me a call. I was actually feeling a bit sick. So when I answered, uh, it was nice to hear her voice that time too, because it had been a while since I heard from her.
And somehow we became friends. And as time went on, I realized he was a very good guy. I was so shocked. It's not what I saw the other time, but he was a very nice guy. Though his character was different from mine, he was a person of outings, and to me, Anita, it was a different story. Um, I never liked such things.
And we met, and one thing led to another and to another, and eventually we became more than friends.
By then, I had known who God is. I had left because I come from a Muslim family. I had begun changing from Islam to Christianity. So, but minus that, he was a very nice guy and very intelligent. Actually, every time I would meet him, I would see a very intelligent man. I'm like, by me, I took long to get a crush on him, but he was a very good friend, very good friend. And I never thought where we were heading. I thought this is friendship throughout. But after some time, um, after always advising him, because I saw he was a young man who never had probably, who was not seeing where the future heads. And I'm like, but you, don't you think you need to do this? You need to do ABCD. And I think he also saw that probably I was a very intelligent woman. And one day he told me something that he loved me. Um, to me, it was very hard to accept that really I can fall in love with Brian, who drinks,
Proud.
who is proud, and with that, I never saw myself falling in love with him. But later on, I forgot about drinking, and and I fell in love with Brian just because of his character and his intelligence.
We moved in together around 2016. We moved in together.
Got scared that if I hesitate to live with him, this guy, someone might take on the guy. So I told my landlord that I'm leaving the room I was living in August 2016. And I had not told him actually, me, I'm coming, but I said, me, I'm going to live with this guy. I must show up so fast. So I remember I came from work and I told him, I think I don't see you. If you love me, I don't see the reason why I should keep the other side. Why don't we live together? So he accepted. We began living together as I was taking on with my bachelor's. Um, and Brian is the one who was paying for my my tuition, and
Our relationship became serious.
but I didn't know what God had planned for us.
In 2018, 2019, we decided to take another step and have a child.
Though if it had happened then, it wasn't bad, but we were not focused like on that. So we began focusing on pregnancy after school, but nothing was coming. Like we went to different doctors to see where the problem is, and I realized actually I didn't realize it then, but I knew it before even I met him. Yeah, I knew that I had a problem.
But having a child is not something simple. It really takes a lot of effort. It is not your choice. It is not a choice of the parents. It's a choice of God. And that's when we realized actually it is something difficult.
But then 2015, I had told about my pastor, Pastor Perez. Pastor Perez knew about it, and we kept on praying about it, and having faith that at one point, probably things will work out. So we tried different hospitals until we got one and said, let's try and see. And we tried several times and things failed.
She had a few challenges with her system because we went to a few doctors and tried several things. But nothing seemed to work.
Something that really shocked me is that Brian would not get tired of paying money, but he would always say how much, and we would always even go together. But all that, I believe it is God that puts that, either is it mercy on me, to enable him to always not look at it as a problem, but to see how we can achieve this together.
But eventually, I like her faith. Her faith in God is so strong. And we decided that we shall believe in God and we shall pray for it. I can say in 2021, we had our firstborn, but it was a stillbirth.
It was a challenging moment. It was hard for me to accept actually my baby had died. But I don't want to go deep into that. But one thing I learned in that whole situation is that minus God, that He was there for me to protect me. I saw the love Brian showed me in that period. I needed love minus what has happened. Yes, I saw a very caring man. Somebody who loved me with one heart, who, like, it challenged me so much. I felt like, yeah, this is the man. Yeah, he really loved me. Even in problems, he has not left me.
It was a really painful experience. I remember that day, Anita felt unwell. She took a lot of water. She was staying with her mom at that time. She took a whole jerrycan of water in the night. So when they called me, it was really strange because she actually began losing sight. So when we called the doctor, he told us, come immediately. So when we went, he requested that we do a scan. So when he did the scan, the person who did the scan was not seeing any movement of the baby. We all kept quiet. The room was dead silent. So when they called the doctor to come, he came and gave us the bad news that we had lost the baby. It was really painful. And to make it worse, they told her to give birth to that now already dead baby. It was really a painful experience. So when she gave birth, we dressed the baby up. Very beautiful baby boy. And the very next day, I had to travel to my village with my father and a few people that escorted me to bury him. But he was distraught. She was really in pain. She was inconsolable. It was painful. When I returned from the village, she had a C-section, so it took a while to recover. The pain of losing a child and then the physical pain of the cut. That really hurts. So it takes longer to heal. I remember he would cry a lot out of the blue. You're seated together and all of a sudden she's crying.